I know.
Because of a phone. Because of a thing. I think it was Nokia.
Was it?
Yeah, it was like James.
James and Nokia?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And this man, the other man.
It's a nice phone.
It's not that nice.
Do you know he done it?
He was just running for this bus.
Right.
I mean, it was a bit rude and everything, but Jesus, he didn't know
No.
he'd. And this other man, he was...
What did he look like?
The man?
Yeah.
Oh, the other man.
The other man.
Just like an ordinary man. Just a man who's been to work. He's making a call his Nokia before getting on the bus.
Jesus Christ.
Late 20s, early 30s maybe.
Fucking animal.
He just pulls out this knife.
Big knife?
Yeah, a big fucking knife, and he just stabs
Fuck.
him. Just stabs him.
With a fucking knife?
Right in the chest.
The people run with fucking knives these days.
Just stabs him right in the chest. He just pushes it into him. Right into his chest. He just pushes it into him. And the man sits back. Because the force, you know. Because he's pushed so hard. He sits back a little to keep his balance. And the other man, he just pulls out the knife and blood just starts running down the man's chest like a leak.
In the middle of Orchard Street.
It was like he was leaking quite a lot, you know. And then he just gently sat on the pavement.
And then the other man?
He was gone. And I just put my hands on him.
On the man?
Yes.
On his
Yes.
wound?
Yes, I
You
just...
put your hands on his wound?
Yes, I just covered... I mean, he was lying down. I just put my hands like no one else wanted to. I think they wanted to push... No. So I think just don't think... because
No, but...
everyone's got such nice clothes on these days.
You're right.
No, I'm fine. And an ambulance came. And I got in the ambulance with him. And I came here. With him. They took him in there.
In there?
Yes.
So you don't know who he is?
No.
Right. What tube?
What?
What tube were you getting?
Leicester Square.
Right. That's not Orchard Street.
No, I was cutting through.
From?
What does it matter?
I'm just asking you.
Where I had my interview.
It was?
Poland Street.
Right.
Where I had my interview.
How'd it go?
Pricks.
Did you get the job?
No, I got the job, but they're pricks.
So you take it?
Of course I'm going to take it. I need a second job.
And it's on Poland Street?
Yes. It was just leaking out of him. It's just like his leaking, just ebbing out of him. And you can see, you know, you can see him shutting down. Like, blood as what? I don't know. Or something, just this liquid. Like, with bags of water walking around. One day, someone pokes a hole in the bag, and that's it, you know? End of story. You start leaking, till everything just starts shutting down until you close. Just close down. And then that's it. I was worried the blood would go somewhere it shouldn't, like I'd been blocking it, and it might be down, and it might go back into his body, and it might poison him, because I'd gone to the wrong bit. I don't know if that happens, or if it's just a thought. I tried asking, but they didn't know what I was, so do you know if it does? If that happens?
That's a detour.
What?
Orchard Street. That's a detour.
No.
Yes! If you're on Poland Street and you're trying to get to Leicester Square, then Orchard Street is a detour.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Well, so near
But
each other.
it's a detour.
So who cares?
Isn't it? Is it or isn't it? Is it or isn't it? Yes, then. Yes, it's a detour.
Fucking hell, Dave, a man!
Right, it is then.
Stabbed!
So you do a detour to Orchard
He's
Street.
lying in there!
Why?
What?
Why did you take a detour to Orchard Street?
Why are you being like this?
Because, Jess, because you had an interview on Poland Street, which as far as I know, as far as I can remember, is south of Orchard Street. And you were trying to get to Leicester Square tube station, which as far as I also know, Jess, as far as I also fucking remember, it doesn't fucking move! Jess, it's also south of Orchard Street. So what I'm wondering is what you were doing on Orchard Street. What I am trying to figure out is why my wife would take a large detour out of her way to north to Orchard Street, which is without a doubt one of the most crowded, unpleasant, shitty streets in the city.
Don't talk to me like that.
So did you buy something? Is that what you did? You're shopping? Did you?
No.
Yes! Did you?
Look!
After everything we've been through. After you in the hospital.
Don't bring that up!
Mental hospital, yes. After all the shit and fucking... After me and a crappy, shitty job. After the things I've done that you don't even. The financial fucking things that I've done that you don't.
Stop going on about money!
No, I'm out! We have to talk about money.
He's been...
I want to talk about other things. I want to talk about future, and holidays and education. But instead, we have to talk about money. Do you?
He's been stabbed! It's not like that. I bought some CDs. I just bought some fucking CDs, okay? I didn't kill someone. I didn't fuck a stranger. I bought some CDs and then I watched a man get stabbed. I put my hands on him. I still got his blood under my fingernails. I watched him shutting down because of a phone. And I'm thinking, is there anything else? And is that it? Is this all we are?
Where are they? Can I see your CDs? Good CDs. Nice.
David! Oh.
Yes. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
We did everything we could. Unfortunately, the bleeding was just too...
No, it's fine.
severe. You did everything you could.
It's okay, honestly.
You see, there's this sac that the heart sits in, and unfortunately the bleeding leaked directly into this sac, and the sac filled, and once the sac...
Honestly.
ruptured.
Oh, no, it's okay. I mean, are you sure he's... Oh, no, sorry. Of course.
Are you going to be all right?
Yes.
Well, you've got someone here now, so... I mean, you did everything you could.
No, it's fine. I'm fine. It's fine.
There's a coffee machine at the end of the hall.
Great. Thank you for that.
I'm going.
He's dead. The man's dead.
I'm going home.
What about the man? David! What about the man? I don't know if we're alone. I don't think we want to be alone, do we? Do we want that? Is that what we want? And sometimes you think that the only reason we do anything at all, anything, is to reach out and touch. Just touch, just to feel something. That connection. Just to connect. And you look around, don't you? And you think, is this what it is? Everyone else seems to think it's this, so that's what I'll do. I'll get a job and a house and the right shoes because, you know, this could be it. Not saying it isn't. And those things are great. I just hate it when people are all critical on everything because we all like shoes. Oh, for Christ's sake. So, you know what? Sometimes I'm left wondering, and I wonder if others are as confused and are also left wondering. And maybe there is this entire planet of people wondering but pretending we know exactly what we're doing and how we fit in perfectly. And they're not scared or confused or lonely or anything like that. And I might just be saying this because I'm in love. And I might just be looking for meaning because I'm in love. And what is that, all right? What chemicals or electrical impulses racing? Yes, but let me tell you, I'm not arguing with all that. tell you that what I feel is so real and tangible and powerful and honest and torrential. It screams through me sometimes. And I want to vomit. I want to puke because I'm in love. Is that fucked? I'm so in love, I could puke. He asked me to marry him. I said yes. We were in bed and I was playing with his mole. He had this mole on his forearm and I said, you should get this checked out. And he laughs and says, that's what his ex was always saying to him. And I said, she was right, because it's dangerous. And he said, thinking of being with me long term then. And I said, I'm talking to his moles, I'm speaking. And suddenly, I'm telling him that whilst being with him, I have discovered that language is completely useless. And we only bother with it because we haven't got telepathy. And there's no language that can express, stuff's just pouring out of me, that can express how I feel about him. Which is why I have to fuck him, because it's the closest I can get to telling him how I feel about him. And I look up, and he's crying. And he's not the sort of man that cries. And he tells me that I'd better marry him then. And I say yes. And I know he feels the same. I know. So maybe that's why I believe there is something more. Because I have evidence of it. I live in it. Not saying that I don't want things though. I do want things. I want things for us. I've begun to look at my life and say, well, it has been a bit scruffy, and now I don't want that. I want it to be a bit neater. I want it to be a bit like it's supposed to be. I want it to be a bit like it is on the telly. I know, what a cunt. Right now, maybe right now, I'm feeling there has to be something, because I feel blessed. And I know that sounds stupid, but I just feel so blessed and lucky and grateful and looking forward. I'm just so looking forward. I am. I just am. That's it. That's everything I wanted to, that's it.